petty cash fund is an amount of cash kept on hand to pay for minor expenditures. This is a different and more modernized approach, as most companies require all disbursements of cash to be made with an authorized electronic transfer or double-signed check to better the monetization of cash outflows. These minor expenditures can include multiple things, such as postage, coffee, or office supplies. While the size and scope of petty cash fund will vary across businesses, its operation will involve the following three activities: establishing the fund, making payments from the fund, and replenishing the fund. Establishing the fund is the process of writing a check for the amount of the fund, cashing and placing it under the care of a designated employee, which can be a manager. We then establish the fund by recording a journal entry. To illustrate this, we would in this scenario debit 200 for petty cash and credit 200 for cash. This entry increases petty cash and decreases cash, while maintaining no change to the total assets, as we have simply designated 200 to be used as petty cash, while still having the cash on hand as it hasn't been distributed outside the business. After establishing the fund, we can use the cash to pay for qualifying expenditures. We must ensure that we have the right authorization before using the cash and maintain a copy of all receipts. As payments are made from petty cash, no journal entries are made. Journal entries are only recorded when the fund is replenished. As we reach the last activity, the fund and cash have decreased. Therefore, the fund must be replenished. In order to do so, we start by calculating the remaining cash in the fund and issue a check that brings back the total cash in the fund to the original balance. We then use the receipts as documentation for recording expenses. As seen below, we must debit postage, office supplies, and miscellaneous expenses, and credit cash. We then calculate the total receipts and issue a check that is equivalent to it. That's a wrap, everyone, on petty cash. I hope this video helped simplify and answer all your questions in regards to this topic. Thank you for watching, and make sure you pay extra attention in class for the upcoming topics.